Alright, so having finished the feature for setting and scoring the items, now we are going to look at the next feature whereby an activity of integration, for example, is set, and then the pipeline also scores that activity of integration. So I'm going to put A, which stands for activity of integration. So they will try to show me all the other sample questions in the other part had been covered. Then I try again, I will get an activity of integration. So for example, this is an activity whereby David was supposed to give some advice to a person on making an organic indicator. So as usual, you're going to also answer this one here. Like for example, I can say to make, like I can say hello David, to make an organic indicator, for example, you can use red cabbage, and maybe I close from there. I'm done with my activity of integration. Then the internet is supposed to mark it actually. Then it is very lenient. It's very lenient for activities of integration as usual, meaning knowing David should use actually red cabbage. That was alone scored 3 scores because it is very relevant and it is accurate. But I wouldn't give this person a coherence mark, but still it is fine. So they're going to give you ideas of how, for example, you could have obtained the other 7 scores. So in such a case, this activity of integration was really not marked. We didn't have its own marking guide. So I think that's why the model is trying to find a way of marking it. But in case in future there is a marking guide, then the model will have to first pay attention to that marking guide. So when it is done, as usual, you press 2 if you are no longer interested, then you come back. So similarly, it is a same way. For example, we mark the short answer question. So when I open, for example, and I decide to go to class 10 and choose a short answer question, which is usually by letter 2, then I'm supposed to, all that was been actually attempted, then I can try again and get a sample short answer question. Usually it is just for 3 scores. And then also it is a similar thing. When I attempt this short answer question, I'm supposed to actually, I will say, for example, the ant, I will just write, like I'm trying to say, the antacid will neutralize the acid in the mouth, the acid. So basically that is like what I've answered. Then when I close those 3 scores, at least I should get 1. Yeah, but then it has been marked over 7. Yeah, because I think default is marking that item over 7. Yeah, but then still, you see, the model is a bit lenient, so it is giving me a relevance mark and an accuracy mark and a coherence mark. But basically it gives you more of what you're actually supposed to include for short answer questions. So these short answer questions, actually they were programmed for the case of chemistry to be over 7. So that's why it is now I kind of conflicting. It's marking it over 7 instead of over 3, but that is understandable. So basically you can also mark these short answer items. So that is very fantastic work. Hope you enjoyed that too, and see you in our final video series. Thank you so much.